Another test drive up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. This is a 1987 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. This one's got the T-tops, power steering, power brakes, 350 under the hood. Of course, the AC is not hooked up. You can see it just spinning there. They took the belts off. I'm sure that's going to need work. Detailed pictures on this ride and every car on the car lot at maplemotors.com. You got to go to that website. Check it out every Monday to see all the new inventory. Here on YouTube, we do full test drives going over the flaws. We want you to know what you get before you get here, guys. That's the whole deal. So be sure to hit subscribe, share this video. That's going to help me out quite a bit, and I do appreciate it. But for now, I just need you to sit back and relax. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. As you can see, this one's got the power windows, but does the horn work? I haven't tried it yet. It's also got the tilt column. And when you look on the dash here, it's showing 47,000 miles. Coming across, they've got a cap over this one. As you can see, it's replacing the original dash. Make it look better. Missing the console lid. Checking out the seat in here. Pretty clean. Today, it is 100 degrees outside, so I am not going to roll up that window over there. It's probably dangerous. Looking around in the back, headliner definitely needs to be changed out. Old school thumbtacks. I remember pulling those out of the back on the headliners when I was a kid, getting yelled at. Start it up. This one's got a built motor. It sounds pretty good. Wipers do work on this one. Of course, you know, no AC. Blower motor is cutting on and working. Radio, I have the face to it in the office. Did you place your bets on the horn? If you said it didn't work, you was wrong. This one works. Power windows. All the way up, all the way down. All the way up. Yep. Now you can see on this T-top here, little plastic pieces broke. Of course, all the way back down. Again, it's gonna be a little windy on this one. Power locks do not work. Guys, let's hit the road and see what else we can find. Got y'all in a different view here. Looks pretty good. I'm definitely keeping these windows down though. T-tops are locked in. We gotta stop and get some fuel. Let's get the seatbelt on. I forgot to eat today. We need to, might need to stop and get a little bit of food. Let's see here. You see that steering column a little loose. Here we go. This is the first time that I've driven this ride. As far as our gauges go, looks like the tach and the speedometer are not working on this one. Looks like temperature gauge is still at the lowest part. I'm waiting on it to come up. Oil pressure is all the way maxed out. Gas gauge is below a quarter, so we're gonna stop and get some fuel. Battery's charging. We're straight as an arrow going down the road, if you haven't noticed, and tight steering. I'm getting in my brakes. The brakes are smooth. I'm getting back in the throttle here. Feels pretty good when you get into it. It's got a good sound as well. Some of your gauges are not working here though. Like I said, your speedo and your tach are not moving. Engine temperature does look like it's starting to come up a little bit. I'll keep my eye on it. Oil pressure gauge is definitely working. Steering does feel good. Heard something rattle underneath when we hit that bump back there. Sounds like loose change under the front end. You can hear it every once in a while. We'll get some undercarriage shots and look up under there and see what we can find. I'm gonna pull in here, find a hopefully shady spot, and then we'll continue this test drive. But I've got to get some fuel first. I don't want to run out today. I'm not pushing this car. But it does sound pretty good. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, $20 worth of premium fuel in this ride here. Running 93 in this one. Right in there, got me a Gatorade. Hold me over till dinner. Let's see this key. Wait a second. Man, that's a wrong car. What other keys do I have in here? Sorry about that. There we go. Started right up. Get on out of here. Got y'all on the head cam, widescreen. You can see everything in here. We're gonna roll out. Listen, you can hear something rattling under the front end there. Let's go. So on this one, it actually seems to run and drive really nice. I went ahead and did the walk around back there. It had a few chips in the paint. There's some stuff on the trunk, but the paint job was in decent shape too. I think mainly figure out what's rattling a little bit under the front end and fix the gauges. You know, speedo and a tach. Maybe put a belt on the AC and see if we can get that working. A few little things to work on, but the price reflects that here at Maple Motors. So go ahead and hit a bump and give her a listen. You hear that? Sounds like change. This thing's already had work done to the motor, so it don't need anything done to it. Nice little bump in the road here. Give her a listen again. Suspension's fairly smooth too. Seems to run pretty strong. Be sure to stick around. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. Here we go. Let's walk this ride. Anything I find, you'll know about it. Detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. I'm gonna start back here in the trunk. They didn't put a seal back in this one. It needs to be redone. Looking around the edges of that trunk. Lid, solid. Down in your trunk, it's pretty clean. Coming on down with it. Got a magnet tag there. Little spots there. Little wax left over. A couple little pieces. Bent over your fender. Coming on down this way.
Selling that baby?
Maple Motors is.
Oh, Maples is?
Yeah, I'm just running videos here.
Oh, are you? All right. I didn't know if somebody over here just trying to sell it or something.
No, you run up to the lot. They got this in a 12.9.
I know Jim and them all real well. He's selling the hell out of them.
Hell yeah, we do.
Oh, I know. All right, man. See you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Overspray there. Sorry, I was trying to run through. I can't get stopped on this video here because they're waiting for me to get back to the lot to shut down. I wanted to run some extra videos. I should have hid, but I didn't think about it. Wanted to get this last video in before we ended the day. And oh, chips. This lid here has got a lot of little spots. See a bunch back here. But I was trying to not be rude, but I also got to get back to the lot. They say you got till 10 after 5. It's like, that gives me 1 hour to do this video, and it typically takes every bit of an hour to do all these test drives. Little crack there on the mirror. These seals, that's why they took out the seal in the trunk. These seals are all cracked. Overspray there. Scratch here. Pitting, this front bumper's got an orange peel, not pitting. It's got an orange peel on it from the paint. Sweet. Let's check our front windshield. Again, just look over it one more time. A little dirt there. Missing our mirror, but I washed her off before we got out here, and it's pretty good. It's not bad. This front end, if anything's got some orange peel on it. See some spots in the bottom where they just painted over that lower bumper. Yeah, hopefully I wasn't too rude to that guy. I wasn't trying to be. I just little spot there. I just should have hid better. Little chips. Edges of this tire has got little cracks in them. Little spots. Chip here. Chip there. Oh, some rust popping up here. You see that in the back corner? Chips at the bottom too. Up and over. Little chip there. Rust bubble here in the back. spot there in the corner. Little speck there. Oh. Little scratch there. Mark there. Scuff, scratch. Got some scuffs over here on the side, also there. Pointing all this stuff for you. Up top here, you got some chips. A little bit of chemical peel going on the mirror here. And that front windshield actually looks pretty good. The seal around the T-top is a little crusty there. Not saying it ain't working good. Just saying it needs to be replaced. You can see where I wiped everything off. I left the streak there. It's coming off. My bad. It's just got a lot of specks on the trunk. That's the worst spot. All over. I don't know what they did. They just got specks all over that trunk lid. Little scuff there. All right, a little overspray here. Okay, we made it around the ride. The only thing I feel is a little bit I should have been a little bit talkative to that guy, I guess. I feel bad now. I'll make up for it. I'll see him around town. He said he knows everybody. Let's see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off, and then I'm gonna cut it back on. We're gonna go on the interior. I have to split it up now from the files that I'm doing with the videos. Like that, no big deal. Just a little split. It makes it to where I don't have to download it all funny. Okay, so on here, that needs to be repinned back up in there. Bottom of the door. Jams. Oh. Missing your seal around the edge. Little spots there on the seat. Piece hanging out of the seat. Tear. Little wear. Oh, Gatorade, I need that right now. Get around the interior here. Back of the seat and that ashtray there, it's got some rust on it. All right, guys. Looking down in the carpet. Little thin spots there. Headliner sucks. It really does. Okay, look at that. These pieces always break off too. Somebody's barely got it on there. I don't want to be the one to break it, but it's going to be broken. The little pedal needs to be replaced, the pad, 100%. Looking under our dash here. Just give her a glance. Of course, we looked over the dash before we left, but in detail here, you can see some of the vents are missing the louvers. This tray actually looks pushed back a little bit there. That is not going to open correctly, I don't guess. I don't know. Glove box is a little funny. What it is, this piece is hanging up here on the edge. Trim that piece there. Watch it hit. Yep. So the new piece that goes over the dash needs to be trimmed up a little better so you can open and shut the glove box more efficiently. Cigarette burns. That's what we'll call them, I assume. Hit. You see the temperature gauge did come up on the dash. It never got really hot. Hang on. Woo. Get y'all stuck in there. Not too bad. Let's jump on out. Listen to that motor. Exhaust sounds good. Let's look under the hood. Pretty clean under here. Insulation under the hood has got a little bit tacky. I mean, some of that stuff's kind of hanging down, showing its age. You show off. All right, coming down with the hood. Now the hood. Little specks here and there. All right, guys, I do appreciate you watching. Again, check out maplemotors.com. We have financing and shipping. And I guess I'm gonna head on back there before these guys get mad at me for making them stay late today. All right, let's head on. Later.